Among a young a pap, I would look an eye. Yotona yapolo, if I name here the night or Yotocha, Takatana, Rautona, and Karuni, Muni, Yik, Eke pianga, eke pianga muduko. Ake duka kai, ake duka kal, ake tare, ake chap, ake dim. Munyaringa ngetia, boya kwangi. Atonare, dare ta atonare bon.
Trachoma is a disease of the eyes caused by germs, which are usually carried by flies when they get in contact with feces. Trachoma can cause blindness if not treated properly and early enough. One of the ways that increase the risk of trachoma is keeping dirty faces.
Trachoma is one of the neglected tropical diseases that afflicts communities in Uganda and other countries. The major symptoms are discharges in the eyes, and eventually people get scars under the eyelids, and when these scars are healing, they fold in and cause the eyelashes to rub against the eyes. And when this happens, the cornea becomes opaque and people become blind.
Trachoma is a disease that causes disability, and disability is an integral thing in the vicious cycle of poverty. Trachoma is treatable. You can treat trachoma. Trachoma is preventable, and that trachoma can be eliminated.
S stands for surgery, then A stands for antibiotic treatment, then F refers to improvement of facial cleanliness, while E is improving environmental sanitation. So that's what SAFE stands for, safe.
For her, she's still insisting she's not willing, but I'm trying to counsel her.
So it is still a challenge we have. You move, you take your time, you identify, but after identify, somebody refuses completely. We need to sensitize more of the chairman, then the victims, so that they know the importance, so that they know it is a disease that can cause blindness.
You have to still sanitize them, tell them, health educate them about hygiene and how bad is it not to be in a clean environment. However much you carry out surgery, but when you're still in a dirty environment, the infection will still occur. Have you seen any borehole around? No. Hygiene is still a problem in this area because even the water sources are nowhere to be seen. Since we've moved over 5 kilometers, we've not got even a single water place like a borehole or a dam. So you can find that even getting water for washing the face, it is still a war.
But I don't want my eye to be cut. I told her we don't cut eyes. That's how she has accepted to cut.
We give the local anesthesia. Now when we perform these operations, at the end of it, the eyelashes will be standing up such that they no longer disturb or they don't touch the eyeball. Yeah. Okay.
You say there was nothing, there was no pain.
Yes, trachoma is still a problem. And it is a problem in the sense that many times the community have lived with it to a point they think it's not a problem. And yet they suffer with it. It has a lot of disadvantages. People get blind, but they think it has been here. Maybe it does, after all, it doesn't kill. For pastoral societies, usually sometimes the approach must be multidimensional. If we are doing surgery without the safe strategy addressing issues like water, it becomes a bit complicated that we are always running within the same circles. So for now, there is still a need to continue. Information should go, other services should come in.
A component is made of mass drug administration. When a baseline survey is done and trachoma prevalence is found to be 5% and above in children 1 to 9 years old, that means that district, the whole of that district should be subjected to mass drug administration. So what we do in such a district is to move to the district, do advocacy with the district leaders to bring to their attention the magnitude of the problem and also introduce to them what should be done and what they can do. Then we move in to train the health workers who are actually going to do the implementation. We support the sensitization of local communities using radio messages, posters, and other media. And then the drugs are provided and mass treatment takes place.
We have medicine that treats the entire population. And so the treatment coverage for some of the districts has been really good, over 90%. But in some of the districts, I think there is a general laxity because at times it's very difficult to convince them to even take the medicine. And so during treatment, even when you request that they follow up those that have not come for the treatments, they do not necessarily do that. And so that does affect the coverage.
with all the movements of people from one district to another, even from Kenya and the Sudan into Uganda, there's a real fear that there could be a reversal of the gains which we have made. A lot of emphasis was placed on S and A right from the beginning. And what we are seeing, especially in Karamoja region, is that unless the F&E component can come out very strongly with many partner support, then there are very serious concerns that the gains made in Karamoja might be reversed.
We sensitize the community through music, dance, and drama. They tell the community about health practices, good health practices. We also conduct lessons about health. We educate the children about their personal health, how they should keep their bodies clean to avoid many diseases.
Then you wash the face to avoid flies.
It is very important because it will help, it will improve the learner's personal health. Not only the learner's personal health, even the family personal health and the community.
Then the face. The soap to avoid the flies.
We are learning how to clean our latrines, bathing shelters, how to use hand washing facilities, trimming bowels, and others.
We are now integrating education of the people about trachoma, how it is transmitted, how to prevent it. The people relate so much with that cultural music, and the music that they compose, the songs that they compose about trachoma, how to spread, how to prevent it. So that message can easily be passed, and people are beginning to pick up. People now are beginning to appreciate and understand it is a relation.
People are responding positively. People come and attend, and also they have also improved on their sanitation ways.
At first, they did not know what it was, what trachoma. They were attaching a lot of traditional beliefs, perceptions, but they now see the difference.
Yes, elimination of trachoma completely is very possible, but then you need to also treat the root cause. And the root cause is about face washing and environmental improvement.
F&E is very, very important because the districts that have stopped the active trachoma surgery camps and also mass treatment, we are telling them unless the F&E is given a lot of emphasis and attention, the communities are likely to rebound to get a recrudescence of trachoma.
Going forward, we need to continue with advocacy. Advocacy should continue. Health education should continue washing our hands, washing our faces so that we don't go back to where it come from.
We still have to work together because it is through concerted effort, sector-wide approach that will sustain trachoma-free populations in the country.
It has to be something that is continuous. Otherwise, if we say that now I've eliminated trachoma, it has reduced, and yet the people continue practicing open defecation, the children have dirty faces, they're not washing their faces, and then the flies are there and they keep on transmitting the disease, you'll realize that after a few years again, we shall relapse back, and trachoma will be a serious disease again. So let us concentrate now more into face washing and environmental improvement.
Remember, clean hands, a clean face, and a clean homestead keep trachoma away.
Ina